It's not. It's not. It's not shutting down. It's not.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Oh! What the hell are you?
Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System.
I need to tell you something. I've never finished a Half-Life game before. I do hope none of you Half-Life fans are pulling your hair out watching me play this. Also, I'm playing this on hard, which is a very bad idea and will cause a lot of my suffering later on, as you'll see. Now, continue with the video. There's one thing I need to mention. Being a scientist in this facility is kinda shit. Not only are your colleagues assholes, but there's zero privacy at all. Like, how does every single employee know that we're late? Did the company install a giant television just to shame an employee? Imagine a big TV that says,
Gordon Freeman, he is late.
riding this slow tram, the voiceover won't stop talking, and she's asking if any of our relatives are interested in joining. And that got me thinking, can I bring my kids to work? You know, for that 20 years of job experience requirement? Entering the building, we've been informed that we got a message, but there's been a system crash.
But we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
And off to our next destination. But before that, we gotta hit up the lunchroom. You know, we're delayed anyway. What's the worst that could happen? The nagging of every single employee telling us that we're late!
You're supposed to be in the test chamber. You're supposed to be in the test chamber. You're supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago. Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
In a fit of rage, we press every single button on this microwave and it goes kaboom!
My God, what are you doing?
We slowly back away and tell them to shush or else. After getting the hazard suit, we head to the test chamber. We're about to get our ass whooped, aren't we?
Ah, Gordon, here you are. We just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of gamble, but we need the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon, in the test chamber.
You, sir, are rude.
What the hell is going on with our equipment?
It wasn't meant to do this in the first place.
On our way, we see a machine explode, which is never a good sign. I wonder where this could lead to. Entering the test chamber, these two won't stop rambling, and they blatantly saying some red flag stuff. Like, dude, you literally said the possibility of a resonance cascade is highly unlikely.
Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely.
We so definitely getting one, aren't we? Inside the test chamber, we start doing our tasks from climbing the ladder to pressing button to start the procedures. Once the crystal ready, the moment we push the crystal into the laser, all hell breaks loose.
Get away from them. Shutting down.
What did I say about red flag, bitch?
It's not. It's not. It's not shutting down. It's not.
Kaboom here, kaboom there, which led me to say, fuck my life. Later, we got teleported to who knows where and tried to make a run for it. But another teleport happening which almost turned us into a black and white video, if you know what I mean. No. Thankfully, we're teleported back safely. Fuck this, I'm out of here. Going back to the top, we met with a fellow scientist who's actually nice for once.
Gordon, you're alive. Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm afraid to move him and all our phones are out. Please, get to the surface as soon as you can and let someone know we're stranded down here.
Heading upward, we witness something unexpected. And remember,
No witness means no crime.
ain't see nothing, nothing. On our way to the top, we met with two creatures. One is this jumpy thing called head crab, which is freaking annoying. The other one is plain old scientist zombies, with a head decoration he probably bought from a DLC or something. Later, we tried to go back to the transit system, which led to unexpected accident. But as I've said before,
No witness means no crime.
so you better shut the hell up. Soon we encounter more enemies. One of them is called Hound Eyes, which is easy to kill, and the other is a Fortgon, that are very annoying at a later part of the game, which we'll get back into. But for now, they're cool. Going through some hoops here and there, including a definitely clean sewage tunnel for a puzzle, then we met another enemy called Full Squid that's too fat for a bridge, leading us to a conveniently placed pipeway. After a short fight, we continue on and somehow have to jump through these hanging crate things that are definitely employee safe. 10 out of 10 approved by the safety department. Yeah. After safely reaching the other side, we enter a lift. And not even 5 seconds later, two dumb scientists walk straight into their own death. I thought they were supposed to be the brain, not the brawn. No wonder we got a freaking resistance cascade. Continuing on, we see a few headcrab get zapped by the electricity, which leads us to take a small detour to turn it off. A bit later, we see this dude just chilling, killing, relaxing, completely passing out after having a sip of wine. We then have to walk through water filled with electric because all the doors are locked. Isn't this supposed to be a cafeteria? Why are all the damn doors locked? Through another fan leads us to a hallway with a turret. Now, I would like to ask who's the smartass thought it was a good idea to install a freaking turret in a hallway where the only way to turn it off is by walking directly up to it. Why? Because I would like to congratulate him for being the best employee of the month. Anyway, now that we're safe, we make our way up the stairs. And we got ambushed by a ton of Fortigun. This will be fine if you're playing on easy or normal. But remember, I'm playing this on hard, so yeah, you can expect what happened.
Bring it on!
After the massacre, we continue down the corridor and see these creatures having a full-on buffet. Entering this refugee room and do some weird puzzle stuff, which leads us into another freaking ventilation. And of course, another jump scare by the freaking head crab. I hate this thing. Finally, out from the fan, we move down another hallway and end up seeing this man in a suit. Later, we see a scientist do a sick roll through a window. Even though there's a freaking door right next to him. And since there's no elevator, we decide to jump to the ladder. Go up to reach the elevator with a scientist trying to do some parkour. Leaving the elevator, we meet with a scientist who's selfishly screaming and panicking. Instead of telling the security guard there's a freaking zombie right behind him. And of course, The scientist runs away, which leads to his death, and somehow we got dragged into this mess because he triggered the laser which activated the turret gun. Later, there's another hallway filled with water on the floor and laser around it, and a conveniently open elevator door at the end of it. Amazing workplace. Once again, we run into the suitman, which leads to this moment. Hello. Oi! Stop! Oh, uh, he's not gonna fuck with us, right? Okay, that was menacing. Following the suitman, we met with a fellow scientist and a rescue military team. You gotta be kidding me, right? Really? So, we accidentally saved the science man and decided to go up through the elevator, which led us to an intense fight scene. Well, after we successfully deal with them, we're led into another room. And surprise! It's another goddamn fight. Quick note, starting from this part you can watch my stream playthrough, because the previous part wasn't saved. Thanks to Twitch not mentioning you will have to checklist the VOD button. Entering the elevator, we finally reach the surface, and come with enemies to fight. From soldiers to a freaking aircraft, which causes a lot of deaths. From my side, after some shootout, we find door that leads us back down, and the soldiers aren't giving up, dropping down from the aircraft just to kill us. After another intense fight, we're led back to our favorite place, the ventilation, and a confusing one at that, because I got lost for who knows how long in there. We also hear the soldiers complaining that none of the dumbass scientists fight back.
I killed 12 dumbass scientists and not one of them fought back. This sucks.
Yeah, I agree. We all know about this by now. But the soldiers probably haven't met our Gordon Freeman.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging from your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda Complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here, beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever's left of the Lambda team.
After finally escaping the ventilation, we met a rude scientist who tells us to meet the Lambda team at the opposite base. Entering the old mine and going down, we ride this small tram that almost drive us into a pool of acid.
Thank you, Val.
Continuing our walk, we reach this massive pool of acid and climb up using an elevator near these perfectly safe pipes.
Thank you, Val.
Reaching the top, we run into several enemies, which leads us to blowing up the bridge, like we're not gonna need it later. Entering the door, we hear a loud banging, not that kind of banging, and get information from a scientist telling us to blow this thing off.
Engine. Destroy the damned thing before it grows any larger.
Soon enough, we met with the thing called tentacles, and one of the dumb scientists decided to stand still instead of running, basically offering himself to be a freaking lunch.
No! 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 Get it off me! Get it out! Get it out!
Looking around, we spot a button for the fire launcher, but unable to activate it due to having no power. A few meters away, a security guard tells us to be quiet around the creature.
Quiet. It's been years of
Slowly climbing down and with some help from our trusty grenade to pull the creature, we managed to get past it. Following the pipes, we're led to a massive room with a giant fan that is 100% safe for employees since I don't see any railings. And of course, the switch is located right below the freaking fan. Turning it on and find out we have to jump onto the fan to get launched to the top to reach another freaking ventilation. Out from the ventilation, we're back to the previous hallway, with zombies and headcrabs ready to ambush us. Seeing the fuel and oxygen switches for the launcher, we turn them on and head back to the control room, which means we have to go back past the tentacles again. Reaching the control room, I realized that I forgot to turn on the power switch, which is in a completely different floor. Heading back down and past the tentacles, we see a zombie having a threesome, a buffet. Reaching a large room, we're forced to go down, thinking we need to use a ladder, and end up getting crushed by an elevator that I requested. Supposed to jump there. Seriously? What? After respawning, we use the elevator properly this time, but halfway down, we hear a crackling sound. Thinking quickly, we jump onto the ladder, only to realize the elevator only stuck and won't fall. Really? Reaching another room, we find this interesting place, which I'm not even going to comment on, as you can see it for yourself.
This is my hiding spot, and I'm not moving until the situation is drastically improved. Now go away, and don't tell anyone I'm here.
I'm definitely gonna tell everybody that you're here. Turning the power switch on, we head back and climb up to the control room. And finally, it's time to turn on the switch.
Let's do this. Oh shit! Woo. Yeah! Hell yeah! Yes! I freaking hate that thing. Woo.
Due to the amount of power it generates, we got pushed back. And sadly, the fate of our fellow security guard.
What the hell happened to him? Oh.
Yeah, the idiot
Remember the
was standing next to a freaking dynamite. With the monster finally dead, we head down, swimming through the water. We reach another room, full of pipes and acid, which, as you can see, is a recipe for a disaster.
Wait, I forgot to jump.
Reaching the other side, the pipe collapses, resulting in our death. But using the power of theoretical physics, we decide to press S to survive the fall.
Possible. Yes.
Walking out from the room, we see a big monster killing the soldiers. Running the heck out of there, we reach another room with Fortagon and Headcrab ready to ambush us, while the big monster causes absolute chaos.
Holy cow, that thing is just huge.
We move into another room and see Fortagon standing next to a giant pile of explosive barrels, which they promptly trigger, killing themselves, the freaking idiots. Nearby, we see a gruesome scene next to another pool of acid, which we have to climb while being shot at by the soldiers again.
What the hell?
In the next room, we see a soldier taking over a round of freaking explosive crates, which you can expect what I did. Later, we find a pump blocked by crates. Removing it because we needed it running to kill the big monster and use the railway. Reaching the main control room, we find a dying security guard who gives us a revolver.
Oh, what's up, dude?
I'm never gonna make it. You better go on without me.
Heading outside, thinking we can use the railway, we get chased by the monster again. But thanks to the power being on, the monster get absolutely kapowed by the electricity.
Yeah. Let's go. What the hell? Oh.
Now that we're on a tram and continue our journey toward the Lambda facility, on the way, we met a security guard who tells us we've received a message from another scientist.
I've been waiting for you. One of your scientist pals said to give you a message. You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some kind of satellite delivery rocket. I don't know where it is exactly, and the old guy was so worried about getting out of here alive, he didn't tell me. Main thing is, the military aborted the launch, so when you do find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself. He said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they were ever going to clean up this mess.
Being forced to head to a satellite delivery rocket facility. Apparently, we need to launch the rocket ourselves, so the Lambda team can help clean up the mess we made. During this railway section, let's just say we had a lot of fights. I mean, a lot. From fighting the military, to aliens, to watching them fight each other, to getting missiles shot at us. It's a complete mess.
Holy cow. Oh shit. My problems.
Now I've shown you a little bit of it, but let me show you the most notable one, the one that worth mentioning. In one scenario, we're being shot at by the soldier hiding behind sandbags, with a graffiti next to him that says "Surrender, Freeman," which is not a great sign because now we know we're being specifically targeted. At one roadblock, we're given two options. One is to go up with the tram and clear the enemies, or clear the enemies first and then take the tram. Obviously, I didn't know at the time, and accidentally killed them first by using a satchel charge. Did I just... Later on, we hit another military roadblock, this time with crates, sandbags, grenade launcher, and a machine gun. After clearing the mess, we finally reach the surface. and overhear two soldiers talking about getting revenge on Gordon Freeman.
So, who is this guy, Freeman? They say he was at Ground Zero. The science team? You think he was responsible? Sabotage, maybe? All I know for sure is he's been killing my buddies. Oh yeah, he'll pay. He will definitely pay.
We definitely pay? No, it's you. Ready? And reaching the satellite delivery rocket facility, we're met with heavy resistance. I freaking know it! How? Any more of them? No? After clearing the area, we find the military has set a trap inside, using dynamite surrounded by laser.
No.
After dodging that, we clear the facility and launch the rocket by accident. Am I? Is this what's supposed to happen? Y'all see nothing. Nothing. This is not my fault. I didn't press anything. On the way back, we find an open gate leading downward, where we discover a stash of ammo and weapons. We then ride another tram, which turns out to be broken and impossible to stop. Never mind. Oh shit, what the hell, oh shit! We crash through the soldiers, smash through a gate, and fall straight into a pool of water. What a day for Gordon Freeman. While swimming around to find an exit, we break open a cage of barrels and use them to float across. On the other side, we witness a scientist getting eaten by a giant fish. We try shooting it, which does absolutely nothing. Crossing a slippery bridge, we meet another scientist who tells us to grab a tranquilizer weapon from a hanging cage to kill the fish. And of course, the moment we grab the crossbow, things go exactly how you'd expect. I knew it! I freaking knew it! Oh shit. Finally, killing the fish, we went through an underwater gate and reached a seemingly safe area, which, as you can see from the footage, doesn't stay safe for long. Heading into the next room, we're forced to do some trial and error, as it's a bit tricky and slippery. Falling into the water, we're met by two giant fish, which we definitely did not survive. Jumping to the other side, we're met with a room filled with big pumps and spot the man in the suit again. After turning on a switch and hopping between pumps, we enter another room full of aliens and meet a scientist.
Oh, hello.
Gordon Freeman, it is you, isn't it? The science team has been tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security system. Unfortunately, so is the military. That suit of yours is full of tracking devices.
He tells us that our suit is packed with tracking devices used by both the scientists and the military to track our exact location. Going through the freezing cold room, we make a run for it, as we have enough of this bullshit.
No. Down. Run.
We then meet a security guard who's about to tell us something important before getting killed by an unknown enemy. Moving forward, we finally meet the enemy, with them being called Assassin. The enemy being nearly invisible is a tough one, as they hit quite hard and moving very fast. After killing them all with barely any health left, spotting a health charger, we ran toward it, not knowing.
Really? Yes. What? Hey.
I see it.
It was an ambush.
Hell.
Where are we taking this Freeman guy? Topside for questioning. What the hell for? We got him. Let's kill him now. And if Body? Body? What body?
Hey, fuck you!
Being knocked out and dragged away by two soldiers who decide it's better to kill us now instead of interrogating us at the top.
Holy shit.
After successful escape from being a pancake, we reach a new location. With new location comes with new problem, as we have to go to several industrial equipment, ranging from acid blender, acid pumper, don't know what this is called, airport baggage delivery, and swimming through some trash crusher and several other equipment that can kill you. I better say, what is this? Star Wars? Here? We're supposed to jump between. Holy shit! Reaching the end, we find a ladder leading to the top with several hound eyes waiting with cage around them, which is a bit confusing as the resonance cascade just happened recently. No! Going for and exploring more, we came to a conclusion that Black Mesa has been going through the alien planet several times, as we can see from how many of the creatures in this facility. And all I want to say is, this is karma for the Black Mesa facility. Their greed is what led to the resonance cascade.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
Anyway, exiting the experiment facility, we reached the main hallway, and with several soldiers standing nearby. After killing them, and some goofy stuff that I did, move out! Fuck you! Wait, what? Die! Yeah. This is not gonna explode, right? We then explore deeper to find a way to exit this place, finding a new weapon, doing some plasma laser puzzle and killing enemies. We soon blow up a wall with the laser. Jumping down, we met with a few scientists stuck due to some ethical surgery equipment. Switching it off, we drag these idiots to the door entrance back in the main hallway. Opening the door, we're met with this scene. Hello. Yo, sup, buddy? Yo. Wanna hang out? Moving forward and opening the gate, we're met with a suspicious structure placement from sandbag and explosive barrels. Proving right, we fought back and killed the enemies. A bit ahead, we reached a dam with enemies waiting by the end of it, and a chopper shooting nearby. Or, for you nerds out there, an AH-64 Apache. With no choice, we jump straight into the water, looking for another entrance. Opening the dam gate, we reach the other side of the dam, slowly moving underwater while being shot by the chopper. Entering a small pipe, we reach an exit leading to a couple even. One is fighting several enemies while being shot by both the soldier and the chopper. Two, dodging the landmine while being shot by the chopper. Finding a hatch, we went straight down that led into the side of a cliff, and of course, with enemies nearby ready to kill us, while me myself is also low on health. Oh no! Oh hell no! No, I'm so low. My health. How the hell? After clearing out the enemy, we moved downward through a big pipe leading to a small cave with several ammunition and a rocket launcher that led us into meeting the freaking chopper. And finally destroying it. Climbing upward using a very questionable ladder placement, we end up back inside a pipe with headcrab jump scare. Hearing the military radio chatter, we have three options. Either face them head on, take the low ground, or sneak behind enemy line. First, I tried to facing them head on, with a poor result as the enemies have insane grenade throwing skill. After that disaster, we decided to go through another path, reaching the enemy from behind and having a big fight. Moving forward, we ran into a missile launcher that instantly killed us. After respawning and moving ahead, it turns out to be another tank, leading to this surprise moment.
Oh no 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 no! Oh, I just remember I have an RPG. Oh, holy! That was close one. Yeah, wait. Whoops. Ah, got him. All right, nice.
After destroying it, we push forward into a new facility, with aliens already waiting to kill us. Continuing on, we head into a small passage with landmines and laser trip mines. On the other side, we met a dying security guard. Getting a surprise shot, we located the sniper and take him out. After carefully moving through more landmine, we finally reach inside of the facility and meet a scientist.
Hola.
You're heading for the Lambda Complex, aren't you? I was heading there myself until I wound up here and, well, simply lost my nerve. Look through the door, you'll see what I mean. I'm just just for being here. If you intend to go on, then I beg of you, proceed with extreme caution.
He warns us to be cautious, saying there's something preventing him from continuing toward the Lambda facility. Not knowing what he meant, I shoot a laser mine like usual, and immediately get kaput. After responding and moving forward properly, we finally see what he was talking about.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
The entire facility is packed with missiles, rockets, or possibly nuclear weapons, all rigged with a ridiculous amount of laser trip mines. This section basically requires moving slowly and being extremely careful. Let me show you a few things that happened because of my dumb decision and the game bugging out.
Is this passable? No, I don't think it is. I hit the wall. That is a really close call. What the hell? Where the hell am I supposed to go? No!
After finally escaping the facility, we head down, meet a security guard, and acquire a new weapon. Killing a few soldiers on the way, we then move forward, and suddenly find ourselves outside. With enemies everywhere, aliens, soldiers, tank, and even a freaking jet. Dodging the tank, we reach the other side and witness a massive explosion, which I assume came from the nuclear silo we just escaped. Entering a building and clear out soldiers, we met a fellow security guard who opens a weapon arsenal for us. Exiting through a window and doing some parkour, we reach the rooftop and move to the other side of the base. This time, two aliens arrive with military aircraft hovering above, while soldiers rappelling down. After killing everything, we blow up the gate. Now, remember how I said the railway section had a lot of fight? Yeah, same thing here. I'm going to skip some of them and just show you the interesting parts. In one section, we reach a rooftop, jumping down into a water and through a pipe, get greeted by a soldiers throwing a freaking grenade at us. Moving back and jump back into the water, dodging it, then exiting the pipe and take out the smart ass.
That's what you get!
In another scenario, with help from a security guard, we open a door. Immediately met a freaking gargantua, crushing a soldier and chasing us afterward. Escaping the parking lot and jumping across, we hear a radio message from the military, ordering everyone to forget about Gordon Freeman, abandon the mission, and leave us free to use the bomb.
Forget about Freeman. We're abandoning the base. If you have any last bomb targets, mark them on the tactical map.
Where are we? I don't want to accidentally kill myself.
With the gargantua closing in, we move back and forth, while activating the bomb to kill it and clear the way forward.
Got him. We're supposed to get that thing. No. What?
Later on, we reach an underground area that leads into a sewage system that filled with the big fishes, and eventually climbing a ladder surrounded by missile stockpiles. At the top, soldiers and a tank ambush us. After dealing them, we enter the gate and finally reach the Lambda facility. Going down and moving forward, we reach a repair bay filled with a tank, aliens, and soldiers. After killing them, we use the tank to blow up enemies further ahead near the entrance gate, which results in complete chaos. Continuing forward, while low on health, we go downward and almost die.
Are we supposed to... This? No. What? What the hell? Ah!
We find a dead scientist and a door leading into a room full of containers. Oh no. Don't tell me it's the invincible enemy again, because I feel like this is the type of environment there will be in. And to my surprise, I was right. We met our favorite nightmare, the assassin. I got some idea, let's try it. I just remember that she can Why do I is I knew it, I freaking knew it, I saw her. Please, no. I can hear you, bitch! Fuck you! Using our brain and ears, killing them all, heading upstairs, get ambushed again, and finally kill the last assassin. Using a slow-ass elevator, we go down into a big room, and immediately get bad feeling about it. Why do I get a bad feeling about this place? I mean, look at this. Opening the gate, we're greeted by several alien grunts and Porygon. Reaching a door, we met a scientist who tells us he's stuck here because he lost the straw lottery. Wanting to kill him and his colleague, but being the Gordon Freeman we are, we wouldn't. Right? Entering the Lambda Complex, we're greeted by several scientists, a new weapon, and a jetpack. meeting one particularly rude scientist.
I just can't bring myself to use it on a living creature. You don't look as if you have any trouble killing things.
We're given a weapon called the gluon gun, testing it out, and notice a very familiar looking crate. Wait, this is not. This is. Oops, I almost killed myself again. Moving downward, we continued on and come across another dead scientist followed by several alien enemies. Carefully moving forward, while clearing them out, we find even more dead scientists. Reaching another room, we're greeted by a couple of alien grunts, which leads to this dumb moment. No! No, 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 no. One. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. What? Bruh. Please, no. No, no. No! I just killed myself, freaking idiot. After killing them, another alien grunt ambushes us from the top of the bridge. We take it out, climb up, and move forward into a pump station. We clear the room, turn on the pump for no reason, then go back to another room, also for no reason. Entering the coolant tank room, we're greeted by yet another alien grunt. Low on health, we run like hell and retreat to the maintenance station, where we met a security guard and a scientist.
Freeman, isn't it? You'll need to activate both pumps.
Bruh, I supposed to go this way
Then that
first.
access pipe
I'm
down there will
such
take you
an
to the
idiot.
core. Time is short.
Talking to the scientist and realizing that we were supposed to come here first, instead of wandering around like a child lost in a shopping mall. He tells us to turn on both pumps and then head to the core room. Swimming down and entering the core room, I completely forgot that all pumps need to be turned on, leading to several minutes of confusion and almost getting crushed. After turning on all the pumps, and we briefly threw back to the maintenance room, get scolded by the scientists, then return to the core room and finally make some progress.
Don't linger, Mr. Freeman. You've turned on the pumps. Now take the access pipe, flood the core, and get on up to the labs without delay.
Where am I supposed to go again? I have something to say about this room. 10 out of 10 for perfectly safe environment for a productive employee. The best so far, as there's electricity running everywhere, and once again, no railing! Reaching the other side, we meet with another security guard and see the suitman again. Going to the airway, we're greeted by aliens yet again. Move forward, we find a room with two glowing orbs, which turns out to be a teleporter. Oh. Continuing onward, we turn to a corner and get greeted by two alien grunts camping like Call of Duty players. After killing them, we enter a level B core and are immediately hit with one of the most annoying puzzles in the game. Maybe I'm just a dumbass, but I was stuck here for a very long time. Skipping ahead, we get teleported to multiple locations. One of them has 3 scientists who only start talking when I walk away, which is annoying cause I wanna hear the gossip, you know?
Did you hear something?
You hear nothing.
Are you sure this is the right way? I really don't know.
Guess our poor old Gordon wasn't part of the group. Another teleport leads to a room with moving platform and a pool of acid, the best 10 out of 10. After pressing a few switches, we open the gate in the middle, jumping into another portal. Reaching the other side, I completely miss the door and enter another fucking teleport, which sends me all the way back to the fucking beginning. You're joking. Wow. I'm getting pissed off right now because this sucks. This is really sucks. This really bitches. This fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna blow someone up.
Gonna kill someone.
After getting pissed off and wanting to kill someone, we go through several more portals, and one where it leads back to the scientists from earlier, where I immediately throw a grenade to justify my violent tendencies. Going through that door, we move forward, finally reaching the
Open the
Lambda
fuck up,
Complex,
bitch.
still pissed off,
Right now.
and took our anger and do some justified crash out for Gordon Freeman. Restarting the level, we continue with a much calmer mind and listen to what the team has to say.
We suspect there is an immense portal over there, created by the intense concentration of a single powerful being. I hate to say this, but you must kill it if you can.
Yeah, you'd better kill it.
You owe us nothing, Mr. Freeman, but you've come this far. You know as much about these creatures as anyone.
Enough to know that if you don't wipe it out, there won't be much for you to come home to. Don't
Wow.
forget to gear up.
The
Let's get the hell
peer
out of here.
pressure, being told by the scientists that we need to kill the being that broke the aliens here, and while also being peer pressured, we have no choice but to volunteer ourselves. Heading toward the main portal facility, and before continuing on, we take all the available arsenal for us, and also taking the jetpack as we will need it later.
Alright, goodbye.
We then
and
move
be
toward
sure
the
not
portal
to
facility
life.
and
This
getting
is nice.
another
Let's
bad
just hope.
feeling.
Just need to make sure that I've reload everything just in case something's bad happening. Because I feel like this is the type of area that we're
Hello,
gonna be.
Freeman! I'm up here! Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up!
We meet with the fellow scientists and being told
there's
to
up
get
there,
ready
okay.
as the enemies will
Uh,
come and fight us.
This
Now,
doesn't
let me
sound- this
introduce
doesn't
you
look
to
good.
one
Open the
of
portal
the
now.
shittiest enemy,
Once it's
which I
begun,
will
I
go
must
ape
not be
shit
interrupted,
in
or
real
I will
life
have
if
to
I
start
see it.
all over again.
It's called
Don't
the
enter
mother
beam until I give the
fucking
okay.
alien
Understood?
controller.
Nope.
This baby looking ass thing
I
is
don't
the most
understood.
shitty enemy in this game. Anyway, onto our big fight while also waiting for a portal to be ready.
What the hell? Holy shit. Woo! There's a lot of them. Holy shit, holy shit. Die, monk.
Did it
Ready.
die?
You must go! Now!
Now? Oh, he's dead. Once it's ready, we jump straight into the portal and reach a new area called Zen.
Another?
One word for this place, bad. This chapter consistently tried to assist me to make a new
There's
world
another one of
record
us.
for the most used curse word in a span of every minute. I actually have a critique of some part of the game that I didn't mention, so I put it here to avoid repeating complaints and combine it into one instead. Now, I feel like after we escaped from the nuclear silo, the part with a bunch of lasers, we've been bombarded with tons of enemy with little to no notable moments, which makes it a chore to go through, and this become even more noticeable when we reach inside the Lambda facility, as by this point, every single scanner has been exhausted. This shows in the puzzles being kinda bad, and especially the enemies. They just drop way too many enemies, including Alien Grunt, for no reason. And by the time I reach Zen, I just want the game to be over. And it doesn't help that the designers turn it up a notch and make everything I mentioned previously even worse. Alright, before I start fuming for hours, let's go back a little bit and let me tell you my experience with this place called Zen. Reaching Zen, we have to use our jetpack to jump from one floating rocks to another. Seeing a dead HGP user, we take his stuff from his ass and continue jumping down. Reaching the bottom of the island, we're greeted with Hound Ice and this lightning zap thing. Moving onward toward a small gap, every time I see a hole, it reminds me of her. Exiting the small gap, we're greeted with several weird stuff, such as the water, this ball thing, and the puzzle. Opening up the puzzle and activating a portal, entering it, we're teleported to another area.
Gunnar's lair. What the hell?
being attacked by a giant thing with a big ball and spewing a bunch of small head crabs. We have to fight it several times due to its big health, and it running away once it reaches a certain health.
No. Oh shit, that's really painful. Nope, we are running. What? You're joking. Can I kill her? Oh no. Yeah, fuck you. What? Just running away. Come back here. Oh, poor fella.
Chasing it down, we fall down and almost die. Meeting a dead HP user again, chasing the big ball boss, it runs away again.
Yep. There she goes again. What's over? Freaking idiot.
Following the big ball. It's also called Big Mama. Jumping down, running toward it, and unable to stop due to the slippery floor, we fall down into a very small area with a bunch of small, annoying head crabs.
Those things is really small. What the heck? Oh no!
I just wanna say, the fight with this thing in this room is just plain annoying. Unlike the big area we fought in the first place, finally killing it and also getting attacked by a bunch of small head crabs, deciding to run away, we drop down into a portal and reach another area.
What the hell are these enemies? Huh? Oh hell no!
I gotta say, this area is the worst. Unlike in Black Mesa, the Fortigun are much more annoying, as we don't have a way to take cover. And not to mention, the annoying big baby with a big head is also attacking us!
Oh no!
Lacking cover from every side, we have to take a big jump and land on top of the flying creatures, jumping from one to another to reach a portal much further away from the island, while being attacked by both of those annoying enemies.
Emergency. User dead.
No, please, no. Please, I'm one health left, no, please. Please! Holy shit! Finally reaching the portal with one freaking help!
Hell no!
We reached another island and now this time there are tentacles!
Never mind. Yes. I need this. I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of my life.
Exiting the cave, we're met with a bunch of Fortagon and alien grunts.
Any ammunition? What the hell? Okay, I don't like the look of this. Oh no! Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them! What the hell? Holy shit! Oh no. Oh no, not that way. We are going this way. Nope. What the hell? What? What the hell? No. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Goodbye. What the hell? Ah! Oh no. Where the hell am I going? I don't know where the hell am I going. No!
Deciding to go the other way, we're greeted with a freaking gargantua. Making a run for it, we ended up dead. Taking the route toward the gargantua, we jump toward another exit and get greeted by 3 freaking tentacles. Hell no! Woo! Making a run for it, reaching the other side, we're greeted by 2 alien grunts waiting for who knows what.
We're just sneaking by. Oh, hello. Uh, there's nothing to see here, fella. Just ignore me.
Slowly sneaking, get spotted, and decide to run like hell toward the portal. Reaching the other side, we're greeted with a weird industrial place, with Fortagon and big baby head enemies. Killing them while also trying to find an exit, suffering both mentally and physically, in game and in real life. Following the big act, we drop into a pool, swimming out, we're greeted with a bunch of enemies ambushing us. And I gotta say, this part is the worst. Literally the worst of all Half-Life. A bunch of enemies, lack of health, lack of ammunition, lack of allies, and lack of good cover. After killing all the enemies and getting through some confusing maze, going up and down leads to a confusing path which in total makes me suffer for more than 20 minutes. Exhausted, we finally reach another room that is no better than the last, especially the rotating elevator. This combination is the worst as we're getting shot by both the baby head and for the gun. Jumping into the portal and entering another area, we finally reach the final destination. The new area and boss is called Nihilance. And like the previous area, I gotta say, it's poorly designed. Nihilance. Fuck you, bitch. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Oi! 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 What the hell am I supposed to do? What? Too many enemies spawning in, getting teleported several times, and the buggy trampling Minitius. It's a mess of a boss fight. Entering the portal and teleport back to the boss room and get shot by the big baby head and the enemies over and over again and getting pissed beyond belief. What? You're kidding, right? You're fucking joking. Back to the boss room for who knows how many and trying to destroy the crystal, but having a hard time due to the trampoline being buggy or just plain hard to use. And of course, before being able to destroy the crystal, we get fucking teleported again. Destroying all the crystals leads to the big boss, Big Head, opening up, which we can shoot and deal damage. Finally! But before that, off fucking course, teleported again, reaching another room with HP down to 1. Holy. Also, I forgot to mention previously, it turns out we're not the first person sent to the boss, as in every teleportation room, we find several dead HEV users. And one more complaint. Why is the regeneration pool so slow? It doesn't have to be that slow. It's a waste of time and ruin the already bad pacing of the game. Anyway, back to the boss room, we're unable to do damage to the boss due to using the wrong trampoline. And of course, we get teleported back to the previous room. And this time with a freaking gargantua. Yeah, die. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What kind of aim do you have? Die! Die! Fuck you and fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. We finally beat the big head boss, which gives me relief but brings zero satisfaction. I'm exhausted and tired. Killing the big boss, we get teleported to a new location, where we finally come face to face with the mystery suit man.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit, I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it.
The
The
fuck?
border world, then, is in our control for the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed.
Impress, huh? Impress.
That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers. And they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential.
Who's your employer? And what the hell are you?
You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
Really? Really? You give me
to choose.
no freaking option. Seriously, after all this time? You leave me no
It's
choice.
time to choose.
Wow. That sucks.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Being talked to by the suitman and being offered a job by his employer, given a very unfair choice, we unwillingly become his employee. And that is the end of Half-Life 1